More Shit Productions.
Yes, we're a motion picture production company. Yes, we produce feature films for theatrical release. Sure, just send us a copy of your script. We'll read it and consider it. No, you don't need an agent. No. When we deal with people, we try to eliminate all agents. Uh-huh. Yes, well, you can either mail it to us or drop it by our office. Okay? Could you hold on just a second?
Hi, is this More Shit Productions?
Yes, it is.
You don't have your name on the front door or anywhere else on the building.
Oh, we're gonna do that later. We've only been in existence for 11 months.
Oh, I'm Herman Kaufman.
Nice to meet you. Hold on just a second. Hello? Hello? Are you still there? Yes, do you have a pen and paper? Yes, okay, our address is 2416 North Johnson Street, Hollywood, California, 91843. Oh, great. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too. Yes, Christmas is Monday. No, we'll be closed on Monday. Okay? Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Hi, can I speak with Mr. William H. Moore?
He isn't in right now.
Is Mr. Moore still president of your company?
Yes, he is.
Oh. Albert E. Shit. Oh, that's S-C-H-I-D-T. Still vice president of your company?
Yes, he is.
Can I speak with him?
He isn't in either. Can I help you with something?
I'm an investor.
Oh, I see.
But I've been away for the past 10 months on combat duty in Iraq, and I just came back to take...
That's very patriotic of you, Mr. Kaufman.
Is Edward E. McDonald still secretary of your company?
No, he isn't. Last January, he robbed a bank and was arrested and convicted and is now in prison.
You are joking.
No, I'm not joking. It was the stupidest thing. I mean, he wasn't wearing a mask. He was wearing roller skates. And you can't make a fast getaway wearing roller skates.
Sounds like a weirdo.
Just between me and you, all of the officers in this company are weirdos, but they don't sexually harass me. So I just keep working here.
So when can I either talk to Mr. Moore or Mr. Shit?
They work between 4 and 5 on Fridays.
They only work 1 hour a week?
Yeah, but you're in luck. It's Friday and it's almost 4 o'clock, so they should be in any minute.
Wait a minute, you mean to tell me they come to work together?
Yes, Mr. Moore drives Mr. Shit to work. Mr. Shit doesn't know how to drive a car.
Why? Is he physically handicapped?
No, not physically. I think I hear him coming now from the parking lot.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Maybe we can get Angela Lansbury for the lead.
I don't know if she'd be willing to do those nude scenes.
Excuse me, there's a Mr. Herman Kaufman here to see you.
Kaufman? Now, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar to me, too.
This is Mr. Moore and Mr. Shit.
Hi, I'm Moore.
Glad to meet you.
I'm Shit.
Glad to meet you.
Kaufman. Why, certainly. You're the reservist that invested $400,000 in our company last January.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I remember. And right after that, you got sent to a combat unit in Iraq.
We got your letter.
The Army gave me an honorable discharge last week. I've got some questions I want to ask you.
Certainly.
Here?
We have to talk here. Our offices are being renovated.
All right. If you'll just have a seat right over here, Mr. Kaufman, we'll be glad to answer all of your questions.
Okay. Now look, your investment prospectus very clearly states that every 3 months, your company would mail progress reports to your stockholders.
Absolutely.
Now, I invested in this company 11 months ago. And since then, I have received absolutely nothing in the mail from your company. So I want to get a copy of 2 or 3 of these reports.
We never made any of them.
And why not?
Well, quite frankly, Mr. Kaufman, when we heard you were being sent to Iraq, well, we thought you'd probably be killed over there.
You're joking.
No, we're not joking. We thought you probably wouldn't be coming back here alive. You know, with all the fighting over there, all the battles, ponds, ambushes, kidnappings, and the sandstorms.
And the second reason is that, well, you're the only one who invested in our company.
You mean to tell me I'm the only one who invested in your company?
Yes.
How could that be? This prospectus was issued by one of the largest stock brokerage companies in Los Angeles. And that broker house has made me lots of money before. And besides, hundreds of people must have read it.
Apparently, you're the only one who believed it.
Has either one of you invested any of your own money in this company?
Are you kidding?
According to this prospectus, your first scheduled production is The Most Beautiful Woman in Paris. Now, has the production started yet?
No, it's still in pre-production.
Okay. Now, who wrote the screenplay?
No, my brother.
Oh. Has he ever written a screenplay before?
No.
The Most Beautiful Woman in Paris. Who's gonna play the female lead?
Oh, my wife.
What? Your wife?
Yes.
Is she extra beautiful?
Of course she is.
Has she ever acted before?
No, but 3 weeks ago she started taking acting lessons at the least Fosbury School in Hollywood.
Okay, now who's gonna play the male lead? Your uncle?
No, he's the executive producer.
Actually, we're trying to get Burt Lancaster the lead, but he hasn't been returning our phone calls.
Burt Lancaster?
Yes.
He died years ago.
What?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. Now, who's gonna produce this film?
I am.
This prospectus says you've already produced 4 feature films. Now, is that true?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly? How many feature films have you produced?
Why, none.
Have you ever produced anything?
Yes. 3 years ago, I produced a stage play at a small theater here in Hollywood.
Who's gonna direct this film?
I am.
This prospectus says you've already directed 4 feature films. Now, is that true?
No.
How many feature films have you directed?
None.
Okay. Have you ever directed anything before?
Yes. 3 years ago, I directed that stage play that William talked about.
These are all lies!
No. Small, little errors.
That's all.
Has this company done any photography on any of its films?
No.
We had some expenses that we didn't really anticipate.
Such as?
My wife needed a new car.
And my wife said she needed a new addition to our house.
You can't use corporate funds for your own personal use.
What do you mean we can't? We've already done it. Mr. Kaufman, you're not in Iraq now. What is wrong with you?
I want to see your company's books. I demand to see your company's books. Gone with the Wind? I'm not talking about Gone with the Wind. I'm talking about your company's books, your company's financial records.
Why didn't you say so?
These financial records aren't even bound.
Oh, we're gonna take care of that after. We've only been in existence, 11 months?
These financial records look more like toilet paper. This is the sloppiest, most unprofessional budget I've ever seen. Now, who made this budget?
My wife.
Well, apparently she's never made a budget a day before in her life.
You're wrong. Ever since we got married, she's made our household budget.
Incidentally, the word budget has a D in it.
Oh, really?
Are you sure?
Oh, wait a minute. $50,000 for your salary? $50,000. You've never produced a feature film before.
And if you think for 1 minute that you're gonna get $50,000 of my money to produce this film, well, you can forget it. And you have never directed a feature film before. And if you think that you're gonna get $50,000 of my money to direct this film, and your wife has never acted a day before in her life. Now, I have read this prospectus very carefully. Oh, yeah. And I realize now that there are even more lies. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an injunction against her.
An injunction?
Yes.
What's that?
It's something that'll freeze your assets, and it'll stop you from collecting those $50,000 payments.
Oh, well, you're too late. We've already received our payments.
No.
Yes. Our contracts provided for advance payment.
I've invested $400,000 in this company. Now, how much of that do you have left?
We have $4,000 in the bank. And, $65 here. For a total of more than $4,000.
No, that's my inheritance money. How could you do this to me?
Do what?
I'm gonna take this prospectus to the police and have you arrested.
On what charge?
On what charge? Lying, cheating, false statements. Oh, and have you ever heard of the word fraud?
Yeah, Sigmund Freud, well-known psychiatrist.
That's Freud, you idiot. And you can't write and print lies in public investment memorandums. It's against the law and it's illegal.
That's just the point. You can't touch us. We didn't write or print that prospectus. We paid somebody else to do it for us.
That's not the law, you idiot. You morons. Imbeciles.
What are you getting so excited about? It's only money.
Liars. Cheats. Assholes. Oh, and you are shit.
I know that.
Pimps. Male whores. Bastards. Oh, and you are nincompoops.
Wait just a minute.
Nobody calls me a nincompoop.
The nerve of that guy.
Do we have anything to worry about?
Oh, no. Like I said before, we didn't write or print that prospectus. We paid somebody else to do it for us.
Hey, Santa Claus, I don't need no Toll House cookies. I don't need no rum cake. I don't need no jingle bells or choir singing Holy Night. Just give me a piece of that pie. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. I don't need no scratch. I'm talking about real money.